Alright, everybody, welcome back. It's the Bottom Squad. As always, I am your man, Crazy One, and all hail King Frost, your Harvest King, baby. Now, as always, we are continuing on with Harvest Moon 64 and continuing on with Legend of Frost, and away we go. Now, we're going to feed this dog some fish. Now, obviously, it is winter 5. We have the Thanksgiving Festival coming up on the 10th, the Dog Festival coming up on the 19th, and then a bunch of shit after that. So, the mines open up in 5 days. I have 5 days to catch this damn power berry. And if I don't, well, then I'm going to give up on it for a little bit. And we're going to go to the mines and try to get that one, because we can get, like, the mines are, like, a lucrative money opportunity if you do it right. Because, like, there's this, there's like mines and, or ores and minerals and shit you can find in the mines. And there's a thing called a rare metal that you can sell for like 6 or 7 grand. So obviously I'm not in it for the money aspect of the mines. I'm going there because I want a power berry, which I don't even need, but I just want it. So anyway, yep, and now the sheep are coming to ruin my time and make things more difficult for your boy. So, the wedding. Now, I didn't finish talking about that. So, the wedding now. This fun place. So, now, I've mentioned all the good aspects, you know. I've stolen the show. People are cheering for me. People are clapping for me. People are talking to me. People are loving me. People are interacting with me. Why? Because I'm Frosty and that's what I do. And that's what people are going to have to start learning right now. Because, yeah, John's kind of going away for a little bit. Frosty's coming out to play for a while because John's kind of getting treated like shit lately in a lot of different aspects of life right now. So Frosty's gonna come out and have some fun for a while, but that's just in my personal life. But in this, we're crazy quiet, and that doesn't bother us. But the main point here is we're at the wedding. Everybody's loving me. I'm Frosty. I'm stealing the show like only Frosty knows how to do. Now, I've mentioned numerous times about how my former roommate, the guy I used to work for, the owner of the house, was Mr. Dudley Do-Right. Mr. Can't Do No Wrong. He's Ned Flanders. However, at this wedding, how much lumber do I have, by the way? Because wasn't that a prize for the horse race? 176 pieces? Get the fuck... Nonsense. So, we're at the wedding, right? And Mr. Dudley Do-Right, Mr. Can Do No Wrong, decides to get up in my face. And do what? Spin his positive jargon at me. For no reason whatsoever besides the fact to be able to acknowledge that he is talking positive to me and he wants me to make me feel it and know it, that it's coming from him. Do what? Is this something I'm familiar with? God, yes. It's something I haven't dealt with in, at that time, like 8 or 9 months. But still, it's annoying and frustrating as all hell. Because, you know, another aspect... Ooh, 119. That's really ironic because that's a code for a fight. We're buying more animal food today, by the way. That's a must. How much money do we have? 125 grand? Jeez! Yeah, killing it. So, like, another aspect of me agreeing to accept the invitation and go to this wedding was for a very selfish and mean-spirited reason. I will admit that right now. Like, this reason for going to the wedding is not good. Like, you should want to go to a wedding. You should be like, oh, yeah, that's a wedding for 2 people I used to live with and that, you know, I used to consider family at one point. And they're all on my channel. Yeah, I should be really happy to go, but I'm not because there's really bad blood between us all. So, one of the main reasons for me, you know, accepting said invitation was to be like, yeah, I'm going to show them Like, I'm going to show everybody that has dogged me, that has ghosted me. I'm going to show each and every one of them that I made it without them. Like, I proved that I can make it on my own. Like, I mean, even though I wasn't on my own, I had my parents, I had, you know, my 4 horsemen down in North Carolina. You know, I had all them, but, you know, it was like, at the end of the day, it's like, it's, you know, like I said, all these, like, we used to just be one big family, and now, like, only a select few people talk to me still, so it's like, everybody else just ghosted me. It's like, okay, fine, you're fickle, I get it. So, like, another reason was me wanting to go back to Illinois and being like, hey, everybody, remember, you know, Frosty that said, hey, I don't want to go, but I have to, and I'm going to make it, and all this shit, and I'm going to be back, and I'm going to get back on my feet, and how you guys all said you were going to support him and have his back and all that, but you duck him and dodge him at every chance you get? Yeah, come to find out, he didn't need you. He actually did it on his own. He didn't need all that false support, all that false bullshit, that the vast majority of everybody was all, oh yeah, we're going to be there for you, we got you, and blah, blah, blah. So, I'm getting off track here. I wanted to say topic and track, so it came out trap. I'm really glad one of my dyslexic screw-ups got caught on camera during my Harvest Moon playthrough. I am so excited that happened, because it happens all the time. For example, I know, again, I'm getting off topic, but I don't care. It's my show, I'm doing what I want. I always have the problem, like, I'll think of 2 different words and combine them to make a word that either does exist, it just does not exist appropriately in this scenario, or I'll say something, I'll make up a word that does not exist. Case in point, when I was in San Diego in the Navy and I was living with my roommates down there, we saw a commercial for a Bowflex bod come on, and I wanted to be sarcastic and say, I don't want a Bowflex bod, because at the end of the commercial they're like, yeah, get your Bowflex bod today. And it was just like, nah, dude, I don't need a Bowflex bod. Or, that's what I wanted to say, but I couldn't, because that's not what I actually said. What I actually said was Blowfex. Now, very confidently and very arrogantly, I'm like, yeah, I don't need a Blowfex bod. And everyone's like, what did you just say? And it was like, okay, yeah, not gonna repeat it because I know where this is going. And it went there, so I was right. But I know that doesn't exactly fit the criteria of what I was talking about, so I got another one for you. Like, one day, again, I was in San Diego with my roommates, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to go to this 7-Eleven, and I'm going to go get I was thinking slushy, I was thinking Slurpee, and decided to say them both at the same time and came up with Slurshy. So, it is what it is. But anyway, the wedding, and what Dudley Do Right is... Actually, I'm going to see if I can buy this. I don't think I can. I can, but I don't have space for it. Whatever. So, I can't ride the horse for a while because of the pregnancy. No, not the horse, me, I'm pregnant. It's like, I know. Good for you. I've never had any contact with babies before. That's your problem, Chief. Papyri's probably at her fucking florist, right? There's Greg. Gray. What do you want today? See it. Dude, you invited me to your wedding, asshole, like me. So, speaking of wedding, back to that topic. So, you know, like I said, he always does this thing where, like, he's so positive. Oh, Frosty always looks so healthy. Thank you. He always just has to rub it in your face that he knows what he's talking about more than you. And, like, he's being super positive for you. He knows better and all this. So, like I said, one of the main reasons for me going back to the wedding and agreeing to go was to, like, rub it in everybody's face that, oh, y'all said you got my back, even though you didn't. Guess what? Boom. And I did it without you guys, so eat shit. So, you know, I was apologizing to him. You know, because, you know, that's something I always did. That is something I always did. Every once in a while, I'd feel really bad for taking advantage of him, our friendship, his hospitality, and his kindness. I always felt like an asshole for doing it. So every now and then I'd be like, dude, I'm really sorry that I'm not pulling my weight around here. I'm really sorry that I can't chip in more. I'm really sorry. And I'd come up with excuse after excuse after excuse. So now we're at the wedding. Now we're at the reception. And I see him. He's had a few drinks. I've had a few drinks in me. I know exactly where this is going to go. But I'm just going to, you know, just once again, just be like, dude, I'm so sorry for, you know, all the horrible things that, you know, all the grief I may have caused. It was never my intention. I'm so very sorry. But obviously, as you can see, I'm making it now. I'm so close to getting my car because this was back when I didn't have one yet. I didn't have my Lucille, which just came back from the auto shop after I hit a deer. Looks brand fucking new. And, oh, I got a story to tell you guys after this one, so, because I've sidetracked enough. So, you know, I just wanted to be like, dude, I'm really sorry for, you know, all the damage I've caused, and, you know, if I've hurt any feelings, I'm very sorry. That's never my intention. I'm so, you know, all this. And then he gets in my face, gets nice and close, obviously, because there's people talking, there's people laughing, there's people, you know, giggling, and there's loud music playing and shit like that. So obviously, us both being in the nightclub industry, I get it. He wants to get close so we can hear each other. But I'm also suspecting that he wants to get in nice and close, not only because of that obvious reason, but also for the obvious reason that he always feels like he has to get inside somebody's space to prove that he's the alpha male. Like, he's gonna get in your space, he's gonna, like, prove you wrong, he's gonna make you feel stupid, and he's gonna ultimately try to pick you, cheer you up, and do it his way. He's gonna knock you down and then pick you up and be like, hey, look how I helped you right there. Did you see that? So that's what he was doing during this reception. Like, I'm like, hey, he goes, just so you know, like, I always knew you could do it, and, you know, you just gotta shake off the things that you're doing, and and it's like, here we go. Knew I shouldn't have done this. Knew this was a horrible idea. Damn it. And it was ugly. And it got to the point where Hubert actually saw us talking and thought there was a problem, because, like, in the back of my, like, I'm pretty sure Ray Charles could have read it on my face that I was done with that conversation as soon as it started. Because I was, like, I didn't want to have this, oh, good. I didn't want to have this conversation at your wedding, dude. It's just, like, this is your wedding. Like, we shouldn't be talking about me right now. We should just be, like, I just wanted to apologize and, like, say, congratulations, I'm happy for you. And he went on this fucking long-ass tirade about how he always knew I could do it, and da-da-da-da, and making me know, and da-da-da-da, but being more in your face about it than normal, because like I said, Hubert was there, and he was just like, oh, there seems to be a problem between, John and insert name here. Ooh! A milk 2 larges and a medium? Holy shit! This is insane. This is insane. I love it. I'm getting top dollar for this wool. 1 gold, 2 larges, and a medium? Oh my god, my farm is such a success. I don't know how I did it. I know how I did it, because I'm amazing at this game. That too. But anywho, the wedding itself. So like I said, he's ramming it, no, without trying to be gross, but he is just verbally ramming it down my throat and just being like, yeah, dude, I told you could do it because I'm smarter than you. I knew you could do it because I'm better than you. Like, just throwing all of that in my face. And I'm like, dude, I don't fucking care. Like, I came to apologize, say congratulations, and let that be it. Like, he just went on this huge fucking thing, made it uncomfortable for everybody involved. Like, there was a bunch of people, or at least a small handful of people that thought there was an issue between him and I, and were like, do we intervene? Like, what's happening here? Like, last time I checked, we're at a wedding, and it looks like those two are about to throw hands at each other. What the hell's going on? And all I was doing was just trying to be like, hey, I did it. That's it. And he had to be a dick about it. He had to be that condescending asshole side of himself that I just did not like. And just to show, and believe me, I'm not picking on him, and it kind of seems like I am, but like I said earlier, way earlier, this is a tell-all, okay? Like, I'm not pulling punches about myself, And if I'm not pulling punches on myself, you damn sure better believe I'm not pulling punches for anybody else involved. Because trust me, if I have absolutely no problem throwing dirt on myself because it's the absolute truth, then if you've got dirt that, you know, if you try to be something, if you try to, you know, portray yourself as something you're not, then I can't let that happen. So, at the wedding, right? I mean, they just got married. We're doing the reception now, and I didn't see this. This is not a, as a matter of fact, uh-oh. Is Ozzy not eating today? Because I think you created everything. Oh. You got strawberry, you got fish in the fridge, dude. That's right. That's right. And 200 pieces of chicken food. I saw that shit. But, I did not, this next thing I'm going to talk about at the wedding and Dudley do wrong, I cannot verify this because I did not see this. And this is normally something I don't like to do. But for the sheer fact that I believe it happened, I'm saying it. So, like, it has to be said because I've literally seen him do this a handful of times in the past. So, I firmly believe it to be true. But, at the reception, keep in mind, his now wife is recovering from a stroke, who is now, unfortunately, in heaven, God rest her soul. Apparently, and like I said, she's recovering from a stroke, and she's in a wheelchair. Like her walking down the aisle was, no offense, slow. Like, she needed to be as careful as possible. Like, everybody had to help her as much as they possibly could to carry her through this day. She did not have the energy to get through it on her own, and that makes perfect sense. But see, here's the thing. Apparently, I mean, once you get a few drinks in Dudley Do Right, like, he's a talker. He is a talker. He'll talk your head off. No questions asked. And he's also a flirt. A huge flirt. He can have a girlfriend, doesn't matter. He can have a fiance, doesn't matter. He will flirt. And as apparently, one person, and I'm not going to say this person's name because if in the event Dudley Do Right sees this, and here's who told me about this, and would go to that person and be like, you told Frosty that this, oh no, he wouldn't even call me Frosty, he'd be like, you told John that you saw this happen, and that's not true, because now it's going to make me look like a really big asshole. But from what I hear, his now wife, the dog race will be held on the 19th of the winter. We accept applications on the 18th. Hell yes. Ozzy might win that, hopefully. Well, I gotta wash the stuff out of my hair. I'm dyeing my hair. So, yeah. Apparently, at his wedding reception, he is got a few drinks in him, and he is openly, and I do mean openly, flirting with one of his wife's bridesmaids. Almost directly in front of her while she's sitting in a wheelchair watching this shit happen. And it's like, wow. Dude, like, that's really fucking low. Like I said, did I see him do it? No. Was it brought to my attention? Yes. From a reliable source? Yes. Have I seen him do shit like this before? Yes. So can I say it was true? I'd bet money on it. Hence why I'm saying it. If it comes out to not be true, I'll be the first to apologize for talking shit about it and just, you know, being another cog in the rumor mill. So yeah, that's it for the wedding. Like I honestly could not believe I heard that. When the person that told it to me said it, I was shocked. I gotta shit. I don't gotta shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just unbelievable. So really quick. Let me put my beverage down. as mentioned earlier, I had a deer on my way to work one day, and I had to take it in to get it fixed. Cost me $400. That's fine, no big deal. I picked it up yesterday, right? So the people that had my car flat out told me they would call me every Tuesday and every Thursday to give me an update on my vehicle. I said, okay, fine. They had my car for 2 Tuesdays and 2 Thursdays, and yesterday was October 15th, I believe, and that's when I got my car back. But I only heard from them on 1 Tuesday of the 2 Thursdays, and not once on either the Thursdays. So, but the one time I spoke to them, they were very nice and very friendly. So, I called them yesterday at about 9:45 my time in Colorado. So, and I'm like, hey, listen, hey, my name's John Wilson. I got a 2017 Ford Escape, and that's my Lucille. And you guys said that my car would be ready to be picked up on this day, barring no hiccups. I haven't gotten any phone calls lately. Is this still the projected plan? Am I still going to get my car today? Is it nighttime already? I think so. Yes. Yes, it is. I'll be damned. So, yeah, we're not going to get this fish. So, the guy on the phone sounds rude as hell. And he's just like, yeah, your car will be ready to be picked up sometime between 3 and 5. We'll give you a call an hour ahead of time so you can have enough time to blah, blah, blah. Because my manager is nice enough to pick me up for work, drop me off for work, or drop me off after work, drive me out to lunch, and he was kind enough to drop me off, or help me drop my car off at this garage. And he was nice enough to drive me there for me to go get it. So I'm super appreciative of him. It's Boo. He's been on my channel before. And all that nice jazz. So it's like, okay, he's driving me. He's being really cool and helping me out. I'm super appreciative, but at the end of the day, he wants to go home. I understand that. We all do. Working on a farm, yeah, it's cool, but it's very physical. So, I understand you do an 8-hour day of being in a bumpy ass tractor, being digging ditches and pounding posts and lining things up and picking up heavy wood and shit like that. It takes its toll on you. You want to go home. You want to smoke some cannabis. It's a good time. Or you want to have a beer. I'm not going to knock anybody because I smoke pot, so it's all right. But I at least would like to know, so he can know. I don't like having to look at my ride, who's also my boss, and be like, yeah, dude, just don't know yet. Sorry, you're going to have to wait. That's horrible. I don't like that. I don't like that one damn bit. So, it's like, but it is what it is, and that's exactly his catchphrase. It is what it is, brother. So, hi, Leo, my little prince. I thought I could relax at home, but my parents are about to check that stuff on. So, I then get a phone call from some phone number in Jacksonville, North Carolina, which is where I more or less just moved from in the beginning of July of 2020. I talked about that. So, I don't answer the phone. I'm like, they'll leave me a voicemail. And obviously, once I'm done talking about this, it's going to be the end of the episode. So, well, you're going to record more, so why don't you just keep going? Okay, dope. You can drop that attitude, though. Appreciate that. It's almost over, folks. So, this phone call. There is a reception in the mountain cave. Okay, so the place is open on the 7th? I thought it was open on the 10th. We'll go check. We'll go check. Okay, dope. So, I call this guy, he leaves me a voicemail, he goes, hi, my name is blah, 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 and I'm from Sanders Ford in Jacksonville, North Carolina, and I have some time-sensitive issue, I have a time-sensitive issue about your car, and I need you to call me back as soon as you possibly can. So, I'm baffled by this, and my manager, my boss, Boo, is like, hey, so, God, I hope they're not trying to recall your car, and, that puts me in a state of fear, because I'm thinking, well, what else could it be? So I call the guy. I call Ford Sanders back in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I call him. And I say, hey, I'm looking. They're like, how may I direct your call? I said, hi, I'm looking for this man. And she transfers me. And his first name is Fred. And this is exactly how he answers his phone. He goes, yeah, this is Fred. I'm like, wow, okay. So I'm like, hi, my name is John Wilson. You just called me about some time-sensitive information regarding my 2017 Ford Escape. And, yeah, so what's up? And he just goes, Mr. Wilson, how you doing today? I'm like, I'm good. How are you? He goes, I'm all right. Thank you for asking. I'm like, okay, so about my car? Because I'm kind of worried. And he just goes, yeah, so, yeah, we're looking back at our records to see who we sold, like, a specific type of make and model and who like, the customers we sold them to. And your name came up on that list, and we're willing to offer you top dollar for a trade-in on your car. And we can upgrade you to something more current and more new at little to no extra cost for what you're paying a month right now. How does that sound? Now, listen, anybody else might accept that. I didn't. I don't need, like, I don't need fancy shit in my life, you know? I don't need, like, the newest top quality phone that's gonna do my taxes for me. I don't need a car that's gonna drive itself and turn to Optimus Prime when I'm done with it. I don't need any of that shit. So I'm perfectly fine with the car that I have now. I'm perfectly fine with my 2017 black Ford Escape, which I have nicknamed Lucille. Why? Because I earned that car. I went to a dealership, I put a down payment on it, my name is on it, I don't have a cosigner. That is my trophy for the hard work that I've spent, like, the past year and a half of my life busting my ass through. That is my congratulations from beating rock bottom. That's my prize. That is my reward, and I take great pride in that, and I love driving that car. So, plus it's decked out in Punisher shit, so no, I didn't want to do that. I said, I appreciate that, but I'm actually quite happy with my car, thank you. And his exact response was, are you really? I lost it. I lost it. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, it was like, dude, are you serious? Like, is it so hard to believe that a person could be happy with their car? Like, get the fuck out of here. And the guy gave me an attitude about it. It was like, dude, unbelievable. You need to work on your customer service skills because, bro, you fucking suck. Like, seriously. Coming from a person who got paid to be an asshole and kick people out of bars and shit, you're a dick. So, just thought I'd throw that out there. So, everybody, this episode's long as hell. I apologize, but we are coming to the end of it now. So, oh yeah, definitely. I'm going to pick these, and then I'm just going to stop the episode, pick these, and whoops, apparently I'm going to brush my shipping bin. So, in the next episode, we are going to, because I already talked about everything about the wedding, everything else, I haven't edited, like, and uploaded all the episodes I have right now, so, I don't remember everything I've talked about. So, I will think of something and go from there. So, everybody, thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to join the Bomb Squad, like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to leave me a comment below. Let me know how you're doing. And in the next episode, we will talk about something. And, yeah, we're gonna go check out the mines. Cool. And, hopefully we can get a power bear there. So, everybody, see you next time. Until then, you all stay classy.